Hey everybody, welcome back to round 3 of Not Playing Magic. We're not going to mull this hand. We've got 2 mana and a few good cards, so um, our opponent mulled down to 6, capped on the play, so he's going to be at a slight card disadvantage, and he is playing a Jund deck. We do know that. Okay, so we'll cancel that, obviously. We'll get our tracker on board and go from there. We need to hit one more land to be in a pretty good spot, actually. See if our opponent has removal. He just might. Alright, we'll go ahead and play out our own Scorned Villager on this turn. That way if he wants to let it flip, we're fine with it. Plus it lets us cast our Wolfear Avenger if we whiff on mana. Having the Prey Upon in hand with the Ambush Viper is really nice for us also. So he's got a Pilgrim. He may offer the trade. Okay, he does not. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and cast that here over the Avenger, I believe. It's a better threat on board. Plus it gets the Avenger and the Viper counter. And then we'll start drawing cards possibly on our next turn. He can cast his Wolfear here if he's got one in hand. We would have to eat one turn of it. Okay, this is fine. We'll take 5 here from our opponent. We'll plan to flash in our Death Touch next turn. Unless we get like a Revenge of the Hunted or something. Yeah. We're just gonna sit back. Nice thing is, we'll actually be able to potentially 2-for-1 our opponent. Yeah, we'll let these go. If our opponent doesn't cast more than 2 spells here, we're going to really have to consider what we want to give away. Alright, so we'll bring in our Death Touch here. We'll see if we can't make the fight happen here. I think this is how we want to do it. I don't think we want to straight up trade here. And we don't want to take 6. So we'll have this, fight this, and we'll pay here. Okay, that way he only gets in for 2 then. So this is still fine for us. Once we get our champion on board, we're in pretty good shape. See if he's got another. We have a Huntmaster here, which we don't really care too much about. We'll just fight it off. He chooses to kill our champion. So that's okay. we have to make a choice here. How we want to play this. Do we want to wipe his board? I think we kill his priest here. Let's think. Yeah, we'll go ahead and kill his priest. Okay, and then we'll offer him the board clearing trade. No. We're going to go ahead and flash in our Avenger. And then go ahead and prey upon again. Our opponent can't just Devil's Play something. Actually, doesn't have the 3 red mana to do it, so the Devil's Play in the yard doesn't do a whole lot for him. Our creature will transform back, but we have a little bit better board state with our opponent only having 2 cards. And we'll start Triumph drawing, hopefully, on the next turn. So he plays his Ranger out, and we'll just go ahead and kill it next turn before attacking. We can't let him get attacks in with Trample. We'd like to hit the Trample Miracle here. Actually, this is very good. So we'll go ahead and fight off, I believe. Get in. We can't have a flash creature, so we'll get in for 4. Oh, that was not what we wanted to do. Can we unattack? We wanted to get our Triumph out on that turn, which is not going to work for us now. That 1 point of damage was meaningless in terms of getting a Triumph out, so. Ugh. Okay. Well, if our opponent can't play 2 spells, we're in a better spot. It doesn't look like he's going to be able to. He's got an Olivia, so we can ping off our tracker. And he has the swamps to take it over. Okay. So Olivia could pose a problem for us. That's not going to help us out very much. Okay. Does he have the mana to, what does he need? 5, 7, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He's got the 1 red, and he's got the 2 black. So he's going to take over one of our creatures next turn. Or he can just ping off our team. Not sure how we want to do this. We want to make him use his mana taking it over to try to buy ourselves time for a trample card. So with that, we do need to split these up. So we'll get in for 5 while we can. Missing that Triumph play is potentially going to have sunk us. But we'll see what our opponent does. So he can just take over one of our creatures here. Which he very well may decide to do. It would cost him all of his mana though. So not sure he'll do it. May just go for the 2-turn trample in. Hard to say. Alright, so he's still going to get in for the damage here. Alright, smart play getting in for the extra one before the before he takes it over. We need to hit the miracle here. That's not going to do it. We will get one more turn to give it a try, though. So he's probably going to ping us again. Or just trample in air. He's got a few ways to win it. With Wolf Run out. And we'll concede if he just Wolf Runs the trample. Alright. So going into round 2, what do we want to change out? Hard to say. Maybe a tree. Maybe bring in 1 Moon Mist. I don't think Mayor's going to be very good. We may just like our setup here. On the play, we're probably in a little bit better spot. I mean, there's really nothing else I kind of want to bring in. I suppose a Peddler for fight clubbing is fine, but by the time we're fight clubbing, we hope we have creatures that can just kill theirs. So yeah, we'll play first. This is a pretty good hand. Will not be mauling. We just need to draw into land or 2. We've got a couple lines of play here, which I do like. If we draw into a good amount of... Alright, we'll let him go. If we draw into a good amount of mana, we're in just a great position, so... The only way for him to deal with a Predator Ooze, I'm assuming he's not playing Slip. Alright, we'll get the Geist out here. The only way for him to deal with a Predator Ooze is a Slip or a Sever, or Olivia at 6 mana. So, 5 mana, sorry, 2 black. So we're not in a terrible spot, to be honest. We do need to do something. Like get mana. Alright, that's not going to be good. See if he's got the Slip for this. If he does have a Slip, we want him to use it here so our Ooze is safer. We'll see what he decides to do. Okay, that's perfect for us. Oh, technically not perfect, but that's fine. Alright. We hope he doesn't hit a bonfire. Okay, actually we hope he did there. No red mana. Borderland Ranger coming out. After combat, we'll go ahead and flash in our Ambush Viper. Okay, that's good. I'll go ahead and trade this off. We've got another one. Bring in our Predators and hope we draw into another mana. Because then Garrett can really start doing some work for us. So if he's got a Sever, that's bad for us on this turn. Huntmaster's not great. Another Borderland Ranger is just fine. Especially if we draw the mana for Garrick. Even a Prey Upon, I suppose, wouldn't be bad here. If he's got a Slip, though, we probably just cry. Yeah. Okay, we've got a hole to dig ourselves out of if we don't draw into a mana. Okay, that's good. Garrick's fine, plus we'll need the tutoring, actually. The only haste creature that our opponent might have is the Falconwrath Aristocrat, which we can't block because it's flying, so there's no need to leave Geist back. We'll see what our opponent does. See if he's got it. He's got quite a bit of cards, so I'm sure he's got some lines of play. Another Ranger, it's okay. Let's just start clogging the board up with Death Touch tokens at this point. We don't mind. I don't know if we go all in on the Geist. I'll go ahead and put the Wolf token out. I think we may just play the Ambush Viper if he attacks in. And then we'll start just debating whether or not we... We'll go ahead and see if he wants to give us the Ranger. Alright. Maybe he thinks he's going to get to Garrick. Whatever. So we will flash in the Viper, though. We're just going to start using Garrick Tutor to get a Silver Heart, if we can protect him, if our opponent doesn't have one of the flyers. If our opponent has an Olivia, he can ping off the Death Touch Wolf right now. This could be his wolf here. Okay, this is Bonfire. What's it bonfiring for 2? Okay. We'll still flash in the Death Touch, I think, on this turn. We'll get another Garrick out, so... Alright. No worries there, to be honest. We would hate to hit our Trample Miracle here, though. We'll play out another Garrick. I think we start making wolves with a lack of creatures here. I mean, who knows, maybe we end up Blessings of Nature or Wolf. Crazier things have happened. It's only a matter of time before our opponent draws into his Olivias and things, though. Okay, another Ranger. So is that all four? Yeah, that's all four of them. We're going to let him get in for whatever he swings with here. Possibly. Yeah, we're gonna. 2 doesn't hurt us that much. I do like having Blessings of Nature on hand. We'll go ahead and swing him with the Geist, obviously, here. We want to get his Undying counter off so that we can use our Blessings of Nature next turn. Alright, so we get the most value there, and that's fine. If our opponent swings in, we'll let him. He's got enough mana now, though, where Olivia just blows us completely out of the water. So if he nut drew Olivia... okay, Huntmaster. Not good for us, but not as big of a deal, actually. Okay, so he's top decking. This is good. We'll let him get in. And then we'll start racing him, I think. Okay, great draw there. We'll go ahead and attach it to our Geist. So I think he's going to have to give us something here. Probably the wolf. Okay. Alright. Well, this is interesting. I don't know why he wouldn't give us that wolf on that turn. Maybe he thinks he's got a top deck that could do it for him. Yeah, it was just another land. Alright, so he's going to get to kill our wolf. So if he attacks in, we'll block. Okay. He's not gonna. So we'll take 2 to the head. And then 2 to the wolf. Yep, okay. So this is absolutely perfect for us. Throw it on our wolf here. And then, okay. So going to the final round here. I don't know that we want Tree of Redemption because it still just dies out to Tragic Slip. I may like Mayor a little bit more than Champion here. That's actually not true. I like Mayor more than Scorned Villager, one of. Okay. Other than that, though, maybe another Blessings of Nature over another Silverheart. Either way, those are all sort of just like fringe cases. Our opponent's going to get to go first. We have another one-lander. Our opponent's debating over his hand. That's good because we're mulling. Yeah, we'll mull. Okay, another one-lander. Yeah, I don't see how we keep that. Okay, this is bad but better. I think we might just have lost to our low count of lands, which again is fine. Still experimenting with a deck, and it's Thursday Night Magic Online, so it's a 2-ticket entry. We'll go ahead and get our tracker out. We want him to waste the slip on this, if he's got one in his opener. so that our Predator Ooze is safe. That would be ideal. We'll see if he slips it. Okay, so we have one turn to start hitting our mana. Well, we know that if he's got the slip, he'll probably end up using it. Alright. I do like the Prey Upon with Ooze. I don't like the fact that he could just pillar us out, though. Alright. We'll go ahead and see what he's got in store. Probably a Borderland Ranger for Swamp. This is not the spot we want to be in. Our opponent's ramping pretty well. If he got another Forest, why would he do that? What could he have? Could he have a Geist of his own? Or a Wolfear? He's got a Wolfear Silverheart in hand, maybe. No. Could have his own Predator Ooze. I'm less inclined to play Predator Ooze here. Because if he's got the slip, that's kind of our whole game. Whereas next turn, if he uses all of his mana, and we hit a mana, I don't think we're actually in a spot where we can hold out. We'll just shift the turn over. If we had a mana into Garruk, we're in a little bit of decent shape. If he's got the slip, we're screwed. And he might. If he's casting Huntmaster, that's okay. Okay, another Ranger. So maybe he still has the slip also. I don't like this. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead. Okay, so I don't know how to distribute these. I think we want to go 2 and 2. That way if he slips us in retaliation, we're still okay. Okay, he doesn't have the slip, that's good. So we'll see what he decides to do here, if he decides to give us the counter or not. So he's not going to, that's fine. We're going to save the Prey Upon, I believe, until next turn, potentially. We're going to give another counter, though. Possibly in response to something our opponent would do. We'll see. Alright, so he's got the ability to Silverheart. Okay, we'll kill that right away. Okay. So this is okay for us. He's going to get in for 4. It's fine. He may not want to, though. Alright, that'll work. I think we can clear his board next turn, which is good for us. Let's see if he lets it go through. Okay, he is gonna. I think we still just wipe the board here. With one Prey Upon. Or actually... Yeah, we just gotta clear the board, so we'll fight these guys here. And then possibly in retaliation to one of his plays, Fight Club again. We would like the Scorn Villager out on that turn for the mana. I just don't think it's reasonable. He needs to hit a Predator Ooze. A Tragic Slip, rather, against us, or a Devil's Play. Or Scorn Villager of his own, that's fine. Alright, we're going to go ahead and kill that. Yep, I think this might be game here. I'll go ahead and cast the Miracle. So, ooh, look at, we get a promo card. I don't know what this is, but I like it. We get our pack, and we played a fun deck. Playing with Miracles is fun. I'm always debating the red, white, blue Miracles deck. But anyways, thanks for watching. If you like what you see, subscribe. If you didn't like some plays, let me know, and we'll catch you guys later.